What's up, everybody? We back with another message, another video. Thank you to all my new subscribers and future new subscribers. You know we do nothing here without God because everything is spiritually led by God over here. We cover the world from a spiritual and physical aspect to get the raw, real, and uncut answers. So anything you hear, anything you see in these end times, may you test the spirits, aka take the words and visuals back to prayer with God, as there are many Decepticons running around in these end times sent from the enemy. Had that strong, close, and personal relationship with God. Good, great, awesome. All right, everybody, real quick background here. November 19th, 2023. The Lord gave me a dream regarding land being submerged. And then the word he gave me, of course, explained the dream in itself. So let's just get into pieces of the dream real quick, even though I'm going to replay it briefly. The Lord showed me two pieces of land that were surrounded by water. One of the pieces of land had all pink on it. So I was like, all right, what's this mean? So when I woke up, the Lord was explaining to me that the all pink meant land submerging. Okay. And basically what he said was due to high water levels or rising water levels, this would happen. So let's take a look at how this is actually unfolding. Also, the Lord told me when I was looking into, doing this background, the Lord had said there are more. So there's more coming. So in Europe, they're facing a lot of difficulties after a storm named Henk. Okay. Basically, all I've been seeing and God been leading me to was Britain underwater. Hamburg submerged. So I'm like, all right, I get it. Got it. Submerged, underwater. So just those headlines that the Lord had been leading me to after this storm that caused even more difficulties for them and raised water levels. Okay, real quick here, nothing too hard to understand. Now I'm going to take you all to the prior word, and then I'm going to just lead you to what's going on in Europe right now. All right, peace and blessings, and I will catch y'all in the next one. All right, everybody, so November 19th dream here. Very, very quick one. So I had a dream that I saw two pieces of land. They looked like they were connected to one another. One got submerged in all pink. So the pink symbolized water, and it was completely covered in pink. Okay, this is what the Lord had to say. This will be caused due to a rise in water levels. A submerging will occur. So the Lord basically just saying a submerging will occur to some form of land. Okay, so we're gonna have to see how all this plays out whenever it does. December 24th dream. So I had a dream that I was in Michigan. I live in Michigan, and a major flood happened. So my dad was driving the car and went through like a major submerged piece of the land to the point where our car was underwater, but it was still able to drive through and get past. That was so weird. So it was like the car was submerged underwater, and then we were out of it. I'm like, Dad, why would you drive through that? That's crazy. And my mom was mad in the dream. Why would you drive through that? But this is what God said, because it's not the way that it might appear to be. The Lord says, not in the way you think. It is a form of my judgment upon the land. So that's what he said to me. So basically just saying, I gave you the dream to show that it will be a form of judgment to hit the land. Because a lot of people were confused and devastated in the dream. Like, what's happening? What's happening? Like, trees were torn down and everything. So that just gives me that a storm is coming, reinforcing like judgment, a storm coming, judgment that will affect the land, affect the people. That's what he was showing me. And so that's what he means. Okay, so he was just reinforcing that, but I had to get on here and share
Good afternoon to you. More than 250 flood warnings are in place across England and Wales after more heavy rain yesterday and overnight. Hundreds of people across the country have evacuated their homes, and the flooding has also brought misery for commuters, with road and rail travel significantly disrupted. Well, these are the pictures from Nottinghamshire, where a major incident has been declared. Officials say the water level in the River Trent is the highest seen in more than 20 years. It's flooded more than 100 properties.
Zugangsstraße zu unserem Hotel ist also komplett überflutet. Das sieht man hier im Hintergrund. Wo eigentlich vorhin noch der Fußweg war, ist jetzt überall Wasser. Ich habe auch ein bisschen Angst um unser Auto, was da in der Tiefgarage steht.
In Western Europe, heavy rain has led to extensive flooding, displacing residents in parts of France and Germany. Emergency rescuers have been evacuating residents of several towns in northern France, including Pas-de-Calais.
Water levels in Budapest provoked by heavy rain and snow thaw in exceptionally mild weather are the highest for the last decade. Late on Wednesday, the peak level of the Danube running through the Hungarian capital was at 6.93 meters. Cars had to be removed from lower embankments on both districts of Buda and Pest, said the mayor's office. Flood barriers were erected this week at numerous locations along the Dutch River IJssel, following an expected period of heavy downpours. According to authorities, the water level in the IJssel was rising, quote, very fast, sometimes at a rate at 1 centimeter per hour. Anticipating heavy rainfall in the upcoming days, floodwaters in western Lithuania are expected to rise 15 to 25 millimeters, concerning officials. Home to the delta of the river Nemunas, the west of the country typically experiences flooding in the spring. However, this winter marks the second instance in 2 months where natural water levels have reached critical levels.